Okay, all right.
Malcolm, you guys have gone 11 practices now. Are you liking what you're seeing from the receivers group?
I am. I feel good about them. I think this might be the deepest group that we've had since I've been here, just top to bottom. Obviously, we've had some, elite guys over the years. But I think from top to bottom, this is probably the deepest group we've had. And older guys are providing leadership, and they're being the players that we need them to be. And the younger guys, we feel good about all the young guys and their development.
Talking to Eric, Eric says he wants to be a first-round pick, 1,000-yard receivers. I guess how much does that excite you as a coach when you have a player that's hungry for all this success?
Yeah, this is it's a hard game. You know what I mean? So, like I said, if it was easy, it'd be a lot more people coming out here trying to play it. So when you got a guy who understands that and understands what it takes to be a great player, and he desires to be a great player, his actions usually back that up. And he's the dude, again, who puts in extra work, gets catches every day after practice. In the offseason, I challenged him to work on his lower half, you know what I mean, just to get some things in order, and he did everything we asked him to do. So I think the sky's the limit for Eric McAlister.
We've seen Manjack go in the slot a couple practices here lately. What is the reasoning for him going slot? Is that more of a move because it's light there, or is it y'all like his ability there too?
Yeah, I think that's something when Manjack first got here, we knew he had the ability to be versatile and to play both. So the opportunity kind of presented itself. We had some guys, get nicked up a little bit, but I think he gives us a big body in the slot, a good route runner who's faster than what you think, and an experienced player. This is Manjack's 5th offense. So I think with that being said, he just gives us a lot of experience and a lot of playmaking ability in that spot.
Jacoby Hayes, has he kind of exceeded your expectations considering he just got here, I think, last month or so?
Yeah, I think, and that's the thing, man, and this goes back to, man, to offers and all of that stuff don't mean a whole lot. This is an under-recruited kid who didn't have a lot going on. It's mentality with him. His mentality is what allows him to come out here and do the things that he does, So, yeah, of course he exceeded my expectations, Anytime the freshmen come in, obviously you want freshmen to come in and gun for the older guys, and vie for playing time. And he's doing that, and every single day he's making plays. But even when he messes up, the dude is going 1,000 miles an hour at all times, and I can work with that.
Jordan Dwire had a really good spring. He's had some big catches out here. Can you talk about what he brings to the offense and how much he's improved since he got here?
Yeah, Jordan coming from Idaho State. Even when I was watching Jordan's tape from Idaho State, you're like, okay, well, who's he playing against, this, and this? And then I went and watched him when they played against Oregon, and from the very first snap, you could see that he was gunning for those guys. And that's kind of what he does out here. Like, he's gunning for the defense. He's gunning for the defenders at all times. So, obviously, he had an amazing spring. And here over the last week or so, he's really picked it up again on the outside left for us. So, I'm expecting a really big year from him. Really big.
I read a stat about Eric McAlister. He had 39 catches last year, and 35 of them either went for a first down or a touchdown. Mm-hmm. How important is that just to have that kind of dependability?
Yeah, it's huge. The quarterback's friend. You know what I mean? It's quarterback's friend, man. So I think, again, Eric's just a savvy football player. He knows how to get open. He has really good body control and has really good ball skills. So he's a dude who has a nose for the ball. And after the catch, his ability with the ball in his hands after the catch is underrated. I think it's something that's going to help him out this year.
Speaking of quarterback friendly, obviously it's not a given to have you're playing with the same quarterback this year as you were last year. How important is that they can build that relationship with him?
Yeah, I think it's huge, because, last year Eric was able to kind of come off the bench last year, kind of be in that 6-man role last year, coming behind those other guys who left. But when he got in there, he was dependable. Hoover knew where he was going to be. He was going to be in the right spot, and 9 out of 10 times he was going to make the play. So I think now having that same connection in year 2 is going to be a big deal for both of those guys.
Been here since Sonny got here as well. I guess what are some of the ways he's kind of transformed this program and kind of to his own program now in year 4?
Yeah, well, I think, Sonny is a receiver guy. You know what I mean? So Coach Dykes is a receiver guy at heart. But I think the biggest thing is, man, just the recovery, the nutrition, making sure that guys are available for the game, all the different investments that we make off the field to make sure that our guys are strong, that they're healthy, that they're getting the rest, that they're getting the proper nutrition. And then we allow guys to be themselves. We don't ask a guy to be something that he isn't. And I think that's the biggest thing that Coach does is if he sees that you have these strengths, I'm not going to ask you to do something that doesn't play to your strengths. We're going to find a way to put guys in position that play to their strengths.